You join us today, viewers. We're not in a bad run of form as it happens, but it is a relegation 6-pointer today. No pressure. So we are coming back a little bit later than what we said today then, viewers, as we take on Sheffield United. But there is a reason for that. As you can see, after that unexpected Manchester City victory yesterday, we've gone on and played 4 games. Drawn 3, lost 1. We aren't actually doing too bad. A really good November for us. After that Man City game then, we came from behind twice against Chelsea at home and drew 2-2 with Sola and Verstappen scoring for us. I was slagging Verstappen off as well, wasn't I, against Man City or just before, and he came up and got us the point. A disappointing away performance at Molineux saw us lose to Wolves in the 38th minute. A game we didn't turn up to. Away form is something we need to tweak and improve. However, we did improve and slightly tweak that away form with a 1-1 draw against Everton again, where we came from behind with Mark Sharman scoring in the 36th minute to make it 1-1, and that is how it ended. A really good performance at the Bramley Moore Dock Stadium. And then we came back to the City ground with a 1-1 draw against Norwich. Norwich had climbed up that league into around mid-table. We were 1-0 with Miguel Silveria getting his first goal for the club. He could have had 2 in that game. Unfortunately, didn't. And Wes Bragg gave Norwich some bragging rights as they claimed a point with 8 minutes to go. But still, not a bad result all round. And those 4 games then see us move to 17th in the table, 2 points clear of the relegation zone, and that is the crucial thing. However, today is such an important game. If we win, we will move on to 18 points, and if we lose, we will be just 2 points in front of Sheffield United. So that is why we've come back for this game, because it is all important. Just quickly though, when you look at the teams that we've taken points off, Chelsea are now top. Everton are 10th. Wolves, I know we lost 2, but they're 11th, so it's not a bad result. And as I said, Norwich are now mid-table in 12th as well. So over those 4 games, not bad at all to say we picked up 3 draws and just 1 loss. But today is the big one. Let's go have a look at the starting 11 for this game against Sheffield United and see if we can blunt the blades. Here is the starting 11 then, viewers. We've got Miglacher in goal, Fran Garcia at left back with Jimenez and Archer in the middle, Perez at right back, Skip and Radomonsky in the centre, Sola on the left, Verstappen on the right, with Solanke and Sharman leading the line for us. The front, 3 of the front 4 are doing really, really well. 6 goals for Sola so far, 5 for Solanke, which surprised me. I thought he might have struggled a little bit in this league, and 6 for Sharman. He seems to have settled in really, really well as well. Verstappen, though, as I said, that is a position we need to improve. Just a 2-star player. Maybe not the player we thought he was going to be. Come January, he could be finding himself with a replacement. Here we are then. We are away from home today as well. As I said, we are looking to improve and tweak that away form. And this could be the crucial game as we get our away campaign hopefully kicked off to a good start today. Or give it a kick start anyway. I said get it kicked off. Give it a kick start that it needs. Although Mayor, I literally thought he was called Mr. Then, has run inside very, very easily, and thankfully he's blasted it past the far corner. We've not really settled into this game how I would have expected for a team that bottom of the table. Bearers looking for Verstappen, it's headed away ahead of him. Skip gives it to Archer, back to Skip now. Archer launch it out to his right hand side with Perez. Will he find this gap? No, he goes short to Skip instead. He turns it into the middle. Solanke back to Radomonsky. Poor ball. It's bounced off, but thankfully he wins it back. Patient buyers here, I'm going to say. Very, very patient. Playing in those little triangles now. Verstappen just blocked off by Gutierrez there. And unfortunately lose out on the ball, but well headed away by Archer. Into Skip. Radomonsky. This has been a long highlight so far. Sharon into Verstappen. Oh, and he hits the bottom of the post. Oh, I thought he was going to get his second of the campaign, and Verstappen hits the base of that post. And that is so unlucky the way that has come off there. I genuinely thought we were going 1-0 up there. Stetsenko is challenged by Gibbs and Skip rather, and he wins the ball back. Gives it straight away though. Stevens is in. And Joey Stevens gives Sheffield United a win. What is wrong with us on the road this season? We just cannot travel at all. We get travel sickness, viewers. I mean, that ball by Skip is just a complete wrong decisions. It's given to Stevens, who's got all the time in the world here at Bramall Lane. And he makes us pay. Really, really poor from us there. After looking so good up the other end of the field, he's onside as well by a good couple of yards. After that patient build-up play, almost like a little game of chess, tactical, very neat, very tidy. We've gone and undone it with something sloppy. And again, a sloppy ball where we look to switch the play and it's not wet. This is something we might have to get a grip of. Mayer comes forward for Sheffield United. He caused us a problem. Thankfully, he's played a sloppy ball, which Skip picks up. Solanke, one-on-one. He's rid the challenge. Solanke, he's tried to dink it. He should have unleashed it earlier. Plays it across to Sharman and it's cleared away. Two good chances there. Solanke, I don't know why he didn't just blast it past the goalkeeper. He's tried to be clever with it. Dink him over. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just blast it towards the net. The worst thing that happens is you miss. I'd rather him have done that, get it on target, than try and do a cheeky little chip when the keeper stood up. Makes no sense. Oh, and Stevens has got his second of the game, and we go 2-0 down now inside 32 minutes. And Sheffield United go now just 2 points behind us as they move up to 18th in the table. Lovely ball in. Arch has missed the header. The ball's come from behind him. He's sort of gone like that. Missed it. And I don't even... We've had 4 shots, not even had one target, but we've dominated the possession, but we've just not done anything with it. We've been just... They've been ruthless. We've been sloppy. I'm going to thrash the arms, tell the boys we're far from pleased with that. I mean, that's all you can say to them, isn't it? I mean, to not even have a shot on target in that first 45 minutes is dreadful. 2 goals in 4 minutes as well from Stevens has pretty much sealed this game for Sheffield United, in my opinion. Verstappen with a 6.2. If his shot had gone in there, you are looking at a different game. We will take him off though. 62 minutes into this game now. Nothing happened at all in the second half. We'll move Solanke out to that right-hand side and we'll bring Skoglund on up top. Win could come on in the middle for Radomonski, who's having an unusually poor game as well with a 6.3. So let's demand a little bit more here. I mean, 1 shot on target so far, nothing. Not a single highlight in the second half until now. Fran Garcia, short throw in to win. Back to Garcia, looking to find the middle, and gives it to Perez on this right-hand side. He looks to bomb forward. Short ball into Solanke. Sola, and the keeper spilled it. Sharman with the follow-up has missed. It looked easier to score, and he's missed. That was the opportunity for us to get back in this game. And we've blown it, viewers. We've absolutely blown it. We are going to go attacking here and just try and get something out of it. We're going to demand a bit more. Jimenez, long ball down. And again, it's cleared away. Scott is in here for Sheffield United. Stevens on a hat-trick and it's defended last ditch. And the ball is cleared by Jimenez. We're going to go. We're going to focus play on this right-hand side. And we're going to pass into some space as well. I'm going to play at a higher tempo. On the right-hand side, I think we've got, with Perez, a better... In fact, we're going to switch it down this left-hand side because Sola, for me, is better than Verstappen on this left-hand side rather than Perez. We can't rely on Perez to bomb down because Verstappen is in front of him and he's not as good as Sola, so we need to concentrate on the left. As we go down the right-hand side, obviously, as Solanke looks to cut inside, Mazy run. Will he get a shot off into Sola? He unleashes and it's gone over the bar. 5 minutes to go and I think we have just lost the first huge game of this season. And there it is. A 2-0 loss away from home. We've not kick-started that away form like we wanted. A really, really poor game where sloppy play has shot ourselves in the foot. We're going to thrash the arms, tell the boys we're far from pleased with that. I mean, that was unforgivable. That is the biggest loss of the season so far. To face bottom of the table Sheffield United in the form where we've been in, where, yes, we haven't won out of our last 4, but we've only lost 1. Not good at all. And that is a massive upset for Sheffield United, in my opinion. And that could be the difference between us staying up and going down at the end of this season. Because that now gives them a huge confidence boost to go on and win more games now with this season. As I said then, Sheffield United now go into 18th. We are 2 points clear of the relegation zone. We played on the Friday night, so there's games in hand on us now. Leicester or Blackburn win, we are down into that relegation zone. Potentially Southampton or West Brom as well. So we could finish as low as 19th. What we'll do is we'll play to the end of the weekend, see where we finish up, and then we'll decide when we're coming back. In an interesting twist then, viewers, Southampton play Blackburn. That is huge in ramifications and implications for whatever happens to us. Leicester play Bournemouth. Let's have a look where we finish up after today's games. We drop into the bottom 3. Leicester beat Bournemouth, and we've got Bournemouth next. But thankfully, Blackburn have lost to Southampton, which means Southampton have climbed a little bit, but Blackburn have now been rooted to the foot of the table. We are just 10 goals out of the relegation places. So we play Bournemouth next. I think that's the only place we can come back for, isn't it? Bournemouth is another massive, massive game at the bottom of this table, just 1 point separating us. Yeah, that's the game we're going to have to come back for when you're looking at it. There's 1 point separating us 2 places, so it's a huge game coming up to December. Looking ahead, we do play Leicester, but again, we'll see how we get on against Bournemouth and maybe look a little bit further ahead after that. But we'll be back tomorrow, jumping straight in for that huge game against Bournemouth, the second relegation 6-pointer of the season. But if you have enjoyed that, viewers, please don't forget to smash the like button for me, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.